Hello everyone. I am Pooja Pandey from the MCA department from the AKG Engineering College, and today I am going to talk about the swing, that is introduction to the swing, which is a part of the object oriented programming in the MCA syllabus from the chapter 5, or you can say unit 5, and its subject code is KCA 202. Today I am going to cover the topic, that is introduction, what is swing, difference between the swing and the Java AWT, features of the swing class, hierarchy, capabilities over the AWT's MV connections, and there are the 4 examples, right? Then what is swing? If I am talking about the swing, swing is a Java foundation classes library, and mainly it is an extension of the abstract window toolkit. If you say that is, it is an extension of the abstract window tool. So it has, if I am saying that it is an extension of the AWT, it means it enhances the properties of the abstract window toolkit, right? Then that is what it is, that what it is said in the line, that is improved functionality over the AWT, right? It has excellent drag and drop support, excellent event handling, and it has expanded the features of the AWT. Now JFC, here I have used in the word that is JFC, okay, Java Foundation Classes. Now the JFC stand for the Java Foundation Classes, right? And it is a set of the GUI component that simplify the desktop application. Clear? Now the main topic is, what is swing? Swing is mainly an API, that is you can say a set of classes and the interfaces, and it provides the design graphical user interface, and it is simply written in wholly in the Java, you say, and it can be used to build the standalone swing GUI apps such as servlet and the applets, and it is more portable and the flexible than the AWT. Then Java swing components are more platform independent, if you say, and it is more, you can say, it is supports a pluggable look and feel, and it provides more powerful components, right? And further, the swing follows the MVC. What is MVC? That will be studied in the discuss in the further slide. Now the main topic is that when we are talking about the swing and we are saying that is it an extension of the AWT, then what is the difference between the AWT and the swing? See, AWT is an API to develop the GUI applications in Java, right? While very simple, you say, it is an extension, it means that it is a more enhanced property than the AWT. So swing is a part of the Java Foundation class, that is JFC, and it is used to create the various application, right? Now AWTs are the components of the AWT are very heavy weighted, because, and the components of the swing are the light weighted. Why? Because it is an enhanced property of the AWT, right? Now AWT is a platform dependent. If you say platform dependent, it is not, it is dependent on the platform, right? We cannot run same program to the other, while swing is an independent platform. It is independent, that is, it is a platform independent, right? And swing takes, AWT takes more execution time than the swing, and that is why we prefer working in the swing rather than the AWT, while the execution time of the swing is less. If you say it is a less, the execution time of the swing is less. And AWT component, where we will find out the AWT component when we are doing the programming, it will take the java.awt package, right? And the swing components can be found out in the java.swing.package. So it is very clear that what is the difference between the Java swing and the Java AWT. Now the features of the swing classes. If I am talking about the features of the swing classes, or you can say the advantages of the swing classes, that is, it is a platform independent language. It is a platform independent language, if you say, and runs any client machine. It means that you can run any swing program or any swing application in any machine, any machine, whether it is iOS, whether it is Android, whether it is Linux. It is a platform independent, right? It is a lightweight component. It is lightweight component. It means that it does not depend on any non-Java system classes. Swing components have their own view supported by the Java look and feel classes. That is why it is a lightweighted component. Now, the pluggable look and feel. These features enables the user to switch the look and feel of the Swing components without restarting the application, right? The Swing library supports look and feel that remain the same across all the platform wherever the program runs. Then it is highly customizable. Why it is highly customizable? Because Swing controls can be customized in very easy way. As you wanted to change your page or change your program, you can easily customize. It doesn't mean that once you have written it cannot be modified. It can be modified and it can be, or you can say it can be customized. Then rich control. Rich control, it means that it provides a rich set of the advanced tool, that is tab, paint, slider, color picker and the tab controller. When we are working on the Swing, it provides a very advanced control, that is color picker and the table contents. Now, this is a simple Swing hierarchy. If you say very simple Swing hierarchy, the main thing is that everything what we are, it comprises of the components. Now, component, everything is enhanced from the component, and from the component, this is same as whatever we do in the AWT hierarchy or the applet hierarchy. But when we are talking about the Swing, the hierarchy of the Swing is like this: component, this container, and this J component. And this J component is the main part, and we are working on this. Remember that. That is J label, J list, J table, J combo box, J slider, J menu and J button. It means that whatever we are designing on the screen, we are using all these J components. That is the hierarchy. We are discussing the Swing hierarchy. If you see that, right? Now, we have to use a term that is your MVC connection. See, in general, a visual component can be consist of the three distinct parts. The first one, how the component looks when it is rendered on the screen. Clear? The way the second, the component reacts to the user, how the component is reacting to the user. Then how, or you can say how the component display to the user. Whatever the user is giving the input, how it is reacting, how it is working, the way. Then the state information associated with the components. All the informations are stated with the components. Clear? Now, if I am discussing that MVC, there is a one component architecture that proves to be exceptionally effective in this case. That is your model view controller, if you say. Model view controller, or in short we are using the MVC. That what I have used. So in the MVC terminology, if we say that the model, this model is corresponds to the state information associated to the component, right? And this view determines this. If I am talking about the MVC, M is your model, so it is associated with the state information, right? And this V is associated with the how the component is displayed on the screen, that is including any aspects of the view that are affected by the current state of the model. Clear? And now this controller determine how the component reacts to the user. If you see, the similar thing is happening here, but each and individual thing is divided to a certain thing. That is, for model, it corresponds to the state information, and for the view, it is displayed on the screen, right? And controller itself means how the components react to the user. So this is a terminology we are using, the MVC. So when we are discussing about the difference between the AWT and the, you can say, we are discussing about the difference between the AWT and the Swing, we can add one more thing in that Swing uses a MVC, but AWT doesn't uses the MVC. It uses a normal or general visual component, right? Now, one more thing in the swing we should discuss that, or you can say that differentiate between the AWT, that is it has the more capabilities. The swing has more capability than compared to the AWT component. What capability? If you see that swing buttons and labels can be used in the displaying images rather than the text, in addition to the text that are used in the, you can say we are using in the AWT. Clear? Now, the border around the most swing, the border jo means that what the border we are using, it can be changed easily, right? You can change outside border or label. You can, in the swing you can use it very easily, that border. Then in the swing component, the swing components do not have a rectangular buttons. For example, it can be round. That is a capability of the swing. Now, the latest assertive technology such as screen readers can easily get information from the swing components, right? For example, a screen reader tool can easily capture the text that is displayed on the swing label. So you can say these four are the capabilities that are for the far beyond the AWT component have. You can add it in the different when we are talking about the difference between the swing and the AWT. Clear? Now let's discuss a very simple example of the swing. If I am talking about the swing, we are discussing this. In the swing, it is that import Java. Import this import Java X dot swing dot xstring. This is an package in which the swing will run. If you are writing a simple swing example, you have to write this header, that is import Java X dot swing dot xstring. If you are not writing, then there will be an error problem, right? Now, this is a simple class I have defined, that is swing example, because I am taking a swing example, and you have to save that program by the same name. If it is a capital S, then it should be a capital S. Swing example dot Java you say, right? Now, here I have defined a public static void main string args. You know that what is this use. Now, coming on the point that for creating the frame, I am using JFrame F is equals to new JFrame and the simple swing example, right? This one. See, in this output you see, here it will show it at the frame at the top corner, it will show the simple swing example, right? For the default close operation, that is exist on close, you have to write it f dot set default close operation jframe dot exit on close. This is a syntax for the default close operation. Now, for setting the size of the frame, we are using f dot set size 300 means the size of this one is 300, right? Using the layout manager, it is an optional. If you use it, it's good. If don't use it, it's not required here, right? Now, creating a label and set its position in the size. We are creating the label. What label we are creating? This one, hello size, hello swing, right? So, for the hello swing, we will write it J label, okay, equals to new J label, hello swing. So, this is a syntax for creating a label. Now, for setting its position or size, we will say that label dot set bounds 100 ye. This one. This size will define, this is a coordinates, that is x1 y1 or x2 y2, as we know that whenever we are drawing in a graphical terms, the coordinates should be taken in terms of x1 y1 and x2 y2. So, that what I have defined the set bounds. Now, add the label to the frame. This label should be added to the frame. What label? Hello swing. So, for that I have to write f dot add label. Now, this label should be visible This frame should be visible to everyone. So we are writing f dot set visible true. So this is a very simple program, and here I have given, if you say I have set a path, class path, that is it is AKG Java program Apple. Then what I have given, Java C swing example dot Java, right? And if you say Java swing example dot Java, and this program will compile and run, and we will get the output like this. So this is a very simple program of the swing example. In the similar way, if I want a you can say I want a website. Here I have written want to display a message XYZ website, click. On clicking, my website should click on that portion. I want that message to be displayed. For what I have done, simply what I have done, I have introduced, I have decided the JFrame, again creating a JFrame, then creating a buttons, because here I have used the button, right? In that button, what I have written XYZ website click, right? If you say this is written here, XYZ website click is here, right? Now again, if you say x-axis, y-axis, width and the height, it is written by button dot set bound, that is 150, 200, 220 and the 50 I have given it. Then adding the buttons in the J button I have created. Now it should be added in the frame. For that, what I am using, frame dot add dot button, right? Now size, I am setting the size of the frame. This size I am setting. So for that I have given the set size 500, 600, right? No layout manager, so I am not defining. Then I am making the frame visible. The frame should be visible. That is same. Okay, when we are running this, again the same process. Path I have given, then Java C XYZ dot Java, Java XYZ dot Java, and this is the output I am getting, right? So this is a simple program how to display the message using the labels, okay, and how the label is defined or how the label is used, you have seen in this program. Now, in the next program, I want to create 3 buttons with the caption OK, submit and the cancel. Okay, again frame you will decide. Then for the button, what I am giving, button B1 is equals to new button, okay, right? Setting the bound, that is x1, y1, its height and the width, this one, okay. Then again button 2, that is your submit button. This is button 1, this is button 2, this is button 3, okay. For this, if you see that I have created individually 3 different buttons, that is submit button, your cancel button, okay. And the same thing I am using, if you clearly see, same syntax I am using, but I am changing the variables in that is cancel, submit and the OK, and their variable this size is also changed, okay. Then set size, layout, then visible. For these 3 are important in every program, right? So this your program will be run. Again you are compiling and you are executing your program, your output will be like this, okay, submit and the cancel. Clear? Now again there is a thing, when we design a thing and we find out the checkbox should be there with tick and not tick. So I have created a checkbox here. I have added a checkbox in the frame. For that, what I have created, I have added a frame, new frame, right? And in for that I have written select the known languages, what languages you are knowing. Here I have given the option of the 3, Hindi, English and the Marathi, which of these language you know. For that I have created a checkbox, that is first one checkbox is created, that is Hindi, English and the Marathi. Then set bounds are created, this width, height and the this x, y, width and the height, or height, width, that is x, y. Okay, all these 3 are created. If you see that, again the size is set by how I have set the size of the frame by 500, the 500. If you see, the same size has been set. Then layout is null, then visible. Our frame should be visible, right? So if you see that the frame is visible, then if I tick that and I have run that program, that is your Java C land.java, and this the program is been executed and the output is like this: select known language, Hindi, English and the Marathi. I have clicked Hindi and English, and if you don't want to click on this, if you and in this program you can click any one of the this value, okay, anyone. Either you can click Hindi, either you can click English, or either you can click the Marathi, or either you can, none of you can click. So this is a program how the checkbox is included in the in the Swing program. So this is a way. So in this I have studied that what do you mean by the Swing, okay, what do you mean by difference between the AWT and the you can say Swing. Then we have discussed the 4 programs here, including the frames and all these things, frame, check boxes, layout, label, simple Swing program. And in this PPT, in this lecture, we have discussed the MVC components, then what are the capabilities over the AWT. So thank you all for this lecture. Thank you.